Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves who are on this journey to love. And so what I want to share this morning is letter number 10 and 110 from the Divine Love Letter books that I do. And these are all channeled letters from your twins and from your higher selves and from your guides. And also to say that I've had... somebody just has messaged over this evening. Oh, and if you have ordered a channeled letter and you haven't received it yet, you will be receiving it today, well, this evening or tomorrow, because I am catching up. And so it'll be this evening or tomorrow. Now, if you've ordered that over the last week, because I've been sick and haven't been able to do them, so I've got a backlog. But one thing that has happened overnight is somebody, and so this is about if you are feeling severe kind of pain. So some people can feel the energy of their twin and it can be quite painful. So that sort of feeling of kind of utter despair, let's say. And so what you can basically, this is the guidance. So if you are feeling that sense of real severe kind of pain and upset and it's kind of like a very desperate feeling, actually it's like you're dying. And I can totally relate to that feeling. So the first sort of 6 to 8 months when I had separation from my twin, well, actually that beginning bit before I didn't know what the twin flame journey was about. I didn't know anything about twin flames, but I had cut contact with my twin, and then literally it was just the most horrendous experience I've ever felt. And anyway, so if you're experiencing that, then this is the guidance of what to do. Firstly, put yourself and your twin into the violet flame and ask for Archangel Michael to come to help cut all energetic cords between you, apart from your heart connection. And and then basically see yourself in the violet flame with your twin, and you're kind of entwined in the flame, and the flame is cleansing and purifying you. And then ask Archangel Michael to always protect your union. The next thing is to go into the shower. When you go into the shower every day, cleanse your energy. Imagine all of the dark energies moving away from you and the golden energy filling up your body with the water that comes through from the shower. And imagine yourself in a bubble with your twin, and that's filling up with golden, pure love energy. That's the second thing. The third thing is go and find your favourite tree. Pick a tree, basically, and develop a very strong bond with that tree. Stand against the tree and ask for the roots of the tree to help you transmute energies of dark to light. And basically, in the same way as you do the shower, you imagine the roots of the tree taking away all of that dark energy and all of the energy that is not needed. And then you imagine the tree transmuting the energy, and then golden energy being pulled down onto you again. Finally, in the evenings, light a candle. Light a candle, look into the flame, and when you're looking into the flame, ask for your twin to connect with you through the flame, and then start to develop your connection based through the flames of love, pure love, through that flame. And these things, but you have to do them multiple times a day, and it is a spiritual daily practice. And I can absolutely guarantee that by the end, if you do that for a month, you will transform your energy and you will transform your connection with your twin, because you are intentionally working with Archangel Michael, who is basically the big daddy of all, angels who are supporting twin flames into their union. And you are also using the violet flame, which will burn off any energies that aren't supporting you. And you will also then start to ground the energy of love, because if you're feeling that way, it's because you're very ungrounded. So by using the tree and connecting with the sacred wisdom of the trees, you're then earthing and grounding your connection, which has got completely out of, it's become it's become out of your body, basically, which is why you're feeling this pain, because you need to ground that connection of love back again, and to feel the connection in your heart. And when you're very much in dense pain and that dense energy, that's the reason why you feel that sense of desperation, because the dense energy is all around you, and it's basically that is what you're anchoring in, rather than the pure connection of love. And so that's what you need to do. But like I say, it's not something that you do just once and then you think, oh, I'm going to be, why am I still feeling like this? It's like, no, multiple times a day, every single day. And you do it until you have moved and shifted that energy and those energetic cords that are attached to you. So that is the recommendation. So the other thing is number 10 in the books. So I'm going to read number 10. And also for anyone that is going through that, I had that for about, God, I couldn't even tell you, but it felt like a long time. It felt like a lifetime. Probably about 6 to 8 months of just complete desperate pain, that I literally thought I was dying. I just thought my heart is like a rock. And, now looking at it, was awful. It was absolutely awful. And just like going, walking around, I was in London, I was in New York, I was everywhere that I went, just reminded me of him. And walking around the streets, just crying my eyes out, and just, so I have deeper sympathy for anyone that is going through that. But that's why I say, you can change that around by doing those things. And so this is the message. And it is, I want to tell you that you are everything to me. You are my world, the engine in me that makes my heart keep beating, the tick in my clock. I love you with every part of me. I worship you with my love and cannot wait for the day that we can live this beautiful love affair out together. Living, loving, touching, feeling our way through this beautiful life to create the most wonderful life together. That is my dream. That is our agreement that we made with each other, that we would do this. This crazy life, we would make it together. A beautiful, peaceful, loving life. We will have a beautiful existence. Right, so this is what. And the other thing about that reason why, because you're not only collecting your energy, but of course that is lifetimes and lifetimes of energies that you're letting go. So, letter 10 is this. Well, that's a silly question, isn't it? What do you think? Of course I am. That's the whole reason we agreed to do this whole insanely difficult and painful journey. The only prize at the end is living in truly ecstatic, blissful sexual ecstasy. Otherwise, why would we have chosen this life? Believe me, it is beyond what your mind can imagine. It is literally the most sublimely exquisite feeling that you can ever imagine your body to possess. Possessing each other's souls into our physical bodies and merging together is the most beautiful experience we came here for. Wow. So that's cool. Because that's what it's saying. It's so, that message is so brilliant. It's like, oh, come on, don't be silly. What are you thinking? Of course we came here to experience this amazing sexual ecstasy. Of course we're going to come together. That's the whole reason why we've agreed to this. Why we agreed to doing this crazy journey which we've got to go through these insane, painful kind of things. And I love that this letter, I love it because it's a child's guidance. So, And so this is, again, remember that the reason why you're going through, look at every stage of your journey objectively, and what are you learning through that process. You know, that if you're, you know, for me, I know that was like, I was learning that actually, basically I had to let go of all the pain, basically, and that was through lifetimes and lifetimes of having separation. And actually what happened was, when I got in contact with my twin again after that time, after about, I don't know how long it was, about 8 months or 9 months, before he agreed, so I was like, can we meet up? And you know when you say, I wonder how they have been feeling, he said to me, you know, because he was very hesitant about meeting up. And the reason why is because he said, you know, I can never, ever go through that again. And I was like, no, of course, I know that, because he was so he was obviously so distraught as well. And I obviously didn't realise that because we weren't in contact. But by what he said, of course, then I knew that he had, of course, then, you know, later on I realised what the twin flame journey was. And of course, he would be going through exactly the same as me. So it then made perfect sense. But at the time, of course, I didn't understand anything. And I just thought I was literally dying from the inside. So, and this is why it's so lovely, because then this is the guidance from future children, right? I want to help you on your journey to love, to find true love, and to unlock the secrets of what we came here for. We came here to be a union of love, a union of pure divine love, a love that this planet hasn't seen before. We are the new wave of love givers that are here to show the world that love really is the only answer, that love is the only reason why we come, to remember to love and to be love. It's not to try and be anything, but it's to remember the beautiful soul essence that we all are. We all come from the same source of a divine spark. That is our journey, to find oneness with all. Wow. I mean, what incredible guidance from a child. I mean, I think this is from a future child. So I'm just going to read it again, because again, this is just so special to remember, you know, what it is we're doing. And so if you are suffering, it is about clearing that. And there are ways of doing it, just like I said at the beginning of the video. So I want to help you on your journey to love, to find true love, and to unlock the secrets of what we came here for. We came here to be a union of love, a union of pure divine love, a love that this planet hasn't seen before. We are the new wave of love givers that are here to show the world that love really is the only answer, that love is the only reason why we come, to remember to love and to be love. It's not to try and be anything, but it's to remember the beautiful soul essence that we all are. We all come from the same source of a divine spark, and that is our journey, to find oneness with all. Ooh, shivers. So amazing, 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 amazing guidance. So I'm just going to finish with what those 3-step process was. Firstly, put yourself in your violet flame with the twin. Imagine the violet flames going around you and purifying the connection. Ask for Archangel Michael to cut all energy cords that aren't supporting the heart connection, and to leave only the heart connection. Every day, get in the shower. Imagine dark energy leaving you, being washed away. The golden energy coming from the shower, and you're literally filling up a bubble of love around you with your twin. Thirdly, get a connection to a tree. Meditate with the tree. And imagine the roots taking the dark energy and transmuting them into the light. Finally, get a candle. Every evening, light the candle. Imagine talking to your twin into the flame. Do those things every single day, multiple times a day, and you'll make it part of your practice, and you will shift the energy. There is no doubt in my mind. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.